Hello, welcome to Religious Meditations. I am Chad Lewis, pastor, teacher, and author, and this is the introduction to what will be a series out of my book. These religious meditations are the result of many years of thought and study, but especially my own efforts at spiritual living. I think you'll find that each of them is divided by theme, and that the themes have been taken from the Bible. That may cause some offense to certain people, and so there's a few things that I want to say about that. In the first place, spiritual living is not only the product of what is original within every individual, but also takes place within the context of a historic tradition handed down to that individual. For the last several thousand years within the West, that has been the Judeo-Christian tradition. Now, it is true, we are living in a global culture, and so it may be objected that any deference to the Judeo-Christian West can only be the result of bias and ignorance. But this is to overlook the fact that a person may operate from within a given tradition because they think that it is true. And it is also to overlook the fact that one can subscribe to a particular tradition without attacking or aligning what is valuable in the traditions of other religious groups. Now, in the second place, the use of Bible themes does not necessarily amount to Bible thumping. The present set of meditations, and they are meditations, do not depend on any presumptive dogma about the inerrancy of the Bible, or of any church, or of any creed. They are accessible to all human beings at all times and all places. Not, it is true, in the sense of certain Enlightenment thinkers. Enlightenment thinkers will speak as though what joins us together is that we all have access to the same reason, access to the same sensory experiences. And certainly not in the sense of certain romantic thinkers who say that we all have access to a feeling of dependence upon the absolute. All of those things are very, very true. But the deeper wisdom of life comes from a life lived, and not something that is accessible to all of us regardless of what decisions we make. And it is in that sense that these meditations are presented. In some, these meditations are like the garment that we read about in the old stories. It fits each individual perfectly because it has been sewn from their own tears.